Hold on, let me turn my air on. Hold on. All right. Let's see what this say. Okay, I'm in the right area, y'all. Well, I'm going through this stuff. I'm looking at all these notes. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I got a lot of stuff in here. I just can't find this. What? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Hey, my bad. I am that somebody. Girl, I've been working and working and working and trying to stay well. I didn't even know nobody was on here. I called myself gonna sneak in and do some stuff, right? Ooh, I didn't even know nobody was gonna be on here. But I was trying to find what I was looking for because I wrote it down of what's going on and why it's going on and my thought process of how all this stuff started and why all these people is over there. Hey, Truth Slayer. And I snuck in here and okay, so you know what? I cannot find what I'm looking for. But this is what I was saying. Because I was on another one and I had to end that one because I was playing some music. Because LaTrue's song, I'm in Dubai, that's like my favorite song. But another song had came on after that, so I had to end that one and come back on and delete it. But I was going through here looking at all these notes that I got in here of stuff that I was supposed to be doing, but I backed out. ACA Gaming High. I had back, I just never do stuff. So I was looking for this one particular thing that where I broke down how this stuff started and why these people are still dragging this man down after damn near 3 years, or attempting to drag him down after 3 years. And I had it all done, and I hadn't looked at it since I did it, but I knew it was in here, so I wanted to find it because it really made a lot of sense when I sit back and think of it, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to go off of memory. And then when I find it, I'll go upstairs, go in my little studio area, because I'm trying to get my little studio together so I could go for real live, like, not for real, because I'm still not good at it. But anyway, so most of this is towards the people who continuously beat up a person who's been proven innocent. Most of this is towards those people, and why they keep doing it. So to make my long scenario short, it's basically because they see what they've been through, but in a different light. They're insecure. They see a man who don't need them, who don't want them, who can do bad all by himself or good all by himself. Or they see a man that they had that they messed up over, and they're angry because they don't get their way with him. Or it could be part of, somebody that was in their family that did some stuff too. It's just so many different reasons why. But this is why I got to find these notes. I feel so stupid because I did not realize that I didn't put it on there like I was supposed to. But anyway, y'all, I just seeing this stuff that's going on, and it's not getting no better, y'all. It's just really getting worse. It's just really getting worse. And at the end of the day, the only people that are suffering, I would say that it was the person that was first accused. But although he's suffering monetarily and his I ain't gonna even say his reputation, I'm gonna say his name is suffering. I would say that the person who actually started it is suffering as well, because she called, they call their own karma. The person that thought it was cute to say that a new king was in town, is suffering. It may not, like we say, it may not look like it, but they definitely are. They definitely are. And y'all know I'm going off the top of my head right now while I'm sitting here searching. I'm running across so much stuff that I just want to say and talk about, but I don't really. It's not. It ain't the time for it. Narcissist behavior. Oh, oh. Do y'all know? I'm gonna tell y'all. This is what I noticed. I be looking at everybody videos. I be looking at Harmony Speaks. I be looking at Lupac. I be looking at, everybody videos, right? And I be seeing stuff, and I be like, and I write it down, and I be like, ooh, I gotta say something about that, but I never do. So this is what I told somebody the other day. I said, and I don't have the video because again, I didn't really plan on doing this. I just decided to do it. This is how you know sister girl is doing bad. Besides the point of her going yet again to house up with another person, it's like she's trying to relive or you know how she housed up with Robert all of a sudden. She moved in with him and he took her and the kids in and they lived this happily ever after. It's like she's trying to remake that. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's just never ever gonna happen because that's a whole different kind of person. But this is how you know she doing bad. Um, One, and I might be able to show it if I got it on this phone. One, when have you known her in the whole time we've been around to be on camera with a broke nail? That nail that's broke. We ain't never seen her with a broke nail, right? And on camera flossing. Two, did anybody notice, or was it just me that noticed it looked like she got a whole black eye? On that picture where she was doing her first video journal and she was looking in the mirror and she did like this or whatever. Was it just me or did it look like she had a damn black eye? Am I tripping? I swear. Oh, wait, let me see. I am that somebody. I told him a long time ago that he should have wrote a manual, a book, or something of how to maintain, right? I know now he believes me because if he had wrote that book, maybe 2K could have read that book and been able to maintain, or after what the dude that ain't so funny was doing to him, because what they've done to Robert is far worse than what he's done to 2K. You know what I mean? So whether he knows it or not, this ain't no little situation. This situation that he's going through, it can really, really be helpful to other young men. They say we bully and tear down a woman, but what the hell for? They think they are doing definitely tearing down, and then it don't even stop at him. They go to the brother. The brother ain't been bothering nobody for how long? For how? Girl, you didn't said a mouthful. Uh, Bonnets and scarves and edges, missing. She got some. One thing about her, she got some beautiful hair, right? Grow fast, right? But when she get to stressing, if you notice, because on mine as well, us women in general, we have spots in our head that when we stress, it falls out. Girl, y'all know somebody told me to speak English. I know I speak with my tongue, what you call it, a lisp. But I could have swore I was speaking English. Okay, my bad. I ain't got no mod, so I don't think I really need a mod. I don't know. I'll just hide them on my channel. Of course, they'll come back with some more, but I thought I was speaking English. Damn, okay, bruh. Dang. Then I got a womp. These people is crazy. They ain't been on here but like 10 minutes, and they already on here being stupid for no reason. Ain't got but 6 people on here. But anyway, so I forgot what I was saying, but Yeah, so I was telling him that he should have wrote a book. I told him that a long time ago, to write a book to help young, not so much as black men, but just men in general, because in my new, because y'all know I'm doing something new. I'm gonna have I have my, it's the same channel, but I have three different parts to it, and eventually it'll probably be three different pages at one time or another. If I, I'm still trying to learn. I don't have no help with learning this stuff, and hell, it's hard for me because hell, I don't want to be in front of the computer. But I'm gonna have like three. One of them is gonna be called the Wake Up, and then the my third one is WTFR, is What the F Reactions 911. Those are gonna be my three. And Tell Me Something Good. Tell Me Something Good will always be my baby. But I'm gonna have three, and with each one of those, man, you gonna have to see it to believe what I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be breaking down some real live stuff. Okay, not so much as breaking down, but we just need to bring some stuff to reality. But anyway, let me get back to him. So what they're not understanding, I don't know where I was, but I'm gonna start here. What they're not understanding is why are they still on this man? Nobody understands why they're still on this man, right? Why are they still on him? Although he's proven to be a patient man. He's proven to be an honest man. He's proven to be a hell of a father. A hell of a father. He's proven. He's proven to be a better mother than the mother. And he ain't even a mother. You know what I'm saying? How do a father prove to be a better mother than a mother when a mother is active or present? We ain't gonna, she present, but she ain't present. You know what I mean? How do a father be a better mother than a present mother? Y'all gotta make that make sense for me. We ain't even got time to break that down right now. But whew, yeah. We ain't even got time yeah, we ain't got time to break that one down. But yeah, so now here's the question. Besides the fact of they've been getting paid lots of money tearing this man down for 3 years straight, nonstop, even though they know that it's a lie. Now what we got to do, this is the breakdown. This is why I say the breakdown of the breakdown. Now we got to figure out, why is there no conscience for them to stop? Why is there no sense for them to actually go and stop the man or the person who's been proven factually to be breaking or harming this person and their children? Why did they not turn that corner to go over there? Is money? Are they that desperate? Let's put it like this. Are they that desperate for money that they would dance with the devil or sell their soul to the devil? I mean, they cannot say that anyone that was a Latrue supporter is that desperate at any point at all, because 90% of the people on this side, I'm not even gonna say 90, I can go so far as say 98. The other 2% just disappeared off the social media. You know what I'm saying? 98% of the people over here have spoken up for that woman in the situation that she's going through with the current man in her life. You know what I mean? Regardless of how much what did kids used to call it back? What call it back in the day? Crumb, not crumb. Did they used to call it flame, crumb, cap? No matter how much we cap or talk about or whatever we say, 98% of the content creators on the Latrue side have shown heart or some type of empathy, sympathy for her, and tried to give some type of words of wisdom for her to remove herself from the situation that she's in. Whew. But the people on that side, they just keep pacifying her and cheering her on and rooting her on because she got a man. Well, let me tell you. Thank you, Truth Slayer. Let me tell you. You remember back in the day they used to have that song, "Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man." And I ain't gonna hit that high note because you know I can't. Okay, that does not that does not have that does not hit the same from the 70s as the 2020s. You know what I mean? It's two different things because the grade of men is different. And the things that the men were doing back then is 100% different here. Yes, no pain, no gain. You know that was my song. No, 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 no. Oh, you know. Yeah. I used to listen to that song every day. And let me tell you, that was my song. That song hit hard. But the quality of men is not the same as it was back then. So you cannot say having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. So I'm gonna take what I got and work with. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham. No spam. No turkey. No, 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 no. Okay. Um. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. So the reason why I'm coming in on this because I can speak from personal experience, personal understanding, personal growth, personal healing. Because my motto is no one is ever healed. Once something, so once you have been involved in something, um, you know how you be trying to use the words on social media because I ain't been on here so long. I don't know the words no more. Once you have been involved in something that messes with you, or messes you up, or hurts you, or harm you, there is no 100% healing. Every day is a healing process. And once people understand that, they'll go a long way. And the reason why I say that is because we don't know how other people will act. We don't know what other people will say, how they say it, and how it will affect us and make us feel or whatever. So every day of your life, for the rest of your life, is a healing process. Don't mean you crazy. Don't mean you ain't right. You just say that so that you know that if you do make a mistake, you're not hard on yourself. You know how to fix it. You keep going, so on and so forth. But so this part of it, this portion of it, I can speak from experience. I can speak from my own personal growth because I've gone through a lot of stuff, and I feel like I have come to a place in my life where I can stand up for myself. I can choose what I want to be involved with, who I want to be involved with, what I want to do, and what I don't want to do. No matter, okay, I'm not afraid to be alone. First off, that's the first thing that she has to do. How did I get back to her when I was talking about the crazy people? Well, hell, let me just keep going. The first thing she got to do is learn how to be alone. What she say? Self-love. Well, goddamn it, she don't love herself no more than the men that left her ass love her, cause she can't stand to be by herself to herself. If you don't like yourself enough to be by yourself, how you expect for a man to like you and want to be with you? Can y'all make that make sense? I ain't getting it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's for her. I love myself. And I learned to love myself in being by myself. Um, Everybody ain't for everybody. I have been teased. What's wrong with you? You must be crazy. You ain't got no boyfriend. You pretty, you beautiful. Then you yeah, I ain't got one because I choose not to. Because guess what? Me, I believe in red flags. Sometimes I'll put a little red flag to the side, but I'll put a little pin in it on a little board and hold it right there. And if that red flag teams up with this red flag, that's a big ass X. Because you know how the X got four corners. You got the top of the X, the bottom of that line, the top of that line, bottom line. I ain't even got to go to the whole line. Put a pin in it. It's X. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it. Never gonna forget. Never gonna forget. I'm gonna forgive you for that moment, but I will not forget. And so that's a lot of problem with a lot of people that look over the red flags. Remember, I have been talking about red flags a long time ago, and then let me tell you, the red flags are very important in life. Okay, now everybody's red flags is not the same because what Tom's red flags are may not be for Brian's red flags or Sam's red flags. It just depends on the situation. But you have to be able to verify, not verify, that ain't the word. What's the word I'm trying to say? You got to be able to recognize the red flags for each individual person. Um, so y'all know I be talking all over the place because I got so much and I ain't got my outline. See, that's what I learned. I need my outline to stay on point, y'all. And I didn't plan on whatever. Anyway, so she needs to learn to love herself for real. Self-love does not mean fixing yourself up and doing your hair and putting on your makeup and getting dressed up. No. Self-love, listen. I'm finna break this down. In my opinion, I am O. I am O. The real meaning of self-love is identifying your weaknesses. That's the first. You have to identify your weaknesses. I don't mean can you pick up a box? Can you pick up a whatever? I don't mean that. I don't mean that kind of weakness. Oh, I don't know how to do this. None of that. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. Did I say your name right? Thank you so much. I don't mean strength as in picking up something or I can't cook or I can't do nothing. No, I mean your weaknesses of the heart, the mind, and the soul. The weaknesses that cannot be seen physically by somebody just looking at you and seeing it. Those, you have to verify those. My weaknesses, and I'm going to tell you my weaknesses in saying this. My weaknesses were my heart was too big. I felt like everybody deserves a chance or everybody just don't know, or I put everybody in front of me, or I want to make everybody happy, or you know what I mean? I'm always behind. I'm always the last. I had to learn that once my children were grown, hell, I ain't got to put nobody first but me. You know what I mean? Not selfishly. I just mean healthily. Is that a word? Healthily. That's what I'm trying to say. Healthily. I don't even know if that's a word, but it sounds good. What I mean by that is putting myself first. Like, if someone is doing something to me and it's making me feel bad, or it's making me feel less than, or it's tearing me down, or it's making me sad, or making me second guess my progress of myself, first I need to check myself. Like, wait, is what they're saying true? Figure out why they're saying it. Now, if are they saying it to gaslight you, manipulate you, control you, or whatever? Are they saying it because they wanted, here's one. They wanted to have sex with you, or they wanted you to give them some money and you chose not to. So now all this stuff. Okay, we're going to use that example. Say that that's the reason. Okay, at that point, it's time for you to choose yourself first. Nah, man, that ain't what it is. I'm not doing the nasty with you. It is what it is. Take it on. I don't care. Get on about your business. Bye. Put yourself first. You cannot allow someone else to tear you down for their own gain. You just cannot do that. That don't make no sense. Which is what Sister Girl do. I think that she has been torn down. No, I think that I don't know. Let's go back. Why is she so insecure from day one? I think, now this is IMO. This is IMO. I'm jumping from mine to her. Now this made me think. I think, personally, my opinion, I think that her insecurities may have started as a child from her eyes. And then because when she was younger, maybe the lip thing wasn't so cute to men. And so maybe people teased her and she became insecure. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm trying to put this into perspective without talking about her. I'm really trying to do what she needs to be doing for her. She needs to go all the way back and do her homework and investigate herself. Like, what made her become so insecure that she had to be controlling or be a sex symbol or be a narcissist or a manipulator? What caused her to be this? Okay, that's what she got to figure out. That's what she got to figure out first off. What started this process? And a liar. What? How did she become such a liar? How did she become the type of person that doesn't cannot accept constructive, positive criticism? Ooh, true slayer. Okay, I'm glad you said. Okay, listen, I promise. Okay, so this is another reason why I kind of backed up. Because I be wanting to say stuff, but I can't find the information that I need because I never really planned on being a content creator or anything like that. Because I always said I was a writer. But okay, so tell me if you remember this. Okay, do you remember that video where she called herself trying to prove that he drug her across the floor or something like that? And in that video, he said, I thought you was about to run out the house and hurt yourself again or something like that. He said something to that degree, meaning you done this before, like where to run out the house going crazy, something like that. I cannot find the video. I don't know where it is. I don't even know where to begin to look. I heard that back then and nobody else picked it up. And I said, there is something there. And then he made the comment before, this was months, maybe a year later, before you, what was he saying? I don't know what he said verbatim, but it was to the fact, this is the part that I remember. You need to find out what's in their medicine cabinet. You know what I mean? Like what kind of medicines they supposed to be on, what's in their medicine cabinet, right? So I'm thinking to myself, the first video, he had no clue he was being recorded on. But he was trying to protect her and stop her from running to the house again because he didn't want her to get hurt. You know, that's what what he said was pertaining to. Okay, check this out. We got to ask Lupa. I bet you, I don't know if she heard it because Lupa got the equipment to pull out the voices so you can hear specific part. He said something about her running out the house and hurting herself. He didn't want her to run out the house and hurt herself again or something like that. If Lupac got that receipt and he hear them talking, he hear her talking, he got the original when they first put it out, I promise you, you will hear him say that about her. He said something to that effect about her running out the house, hurting herself again. He was trying to stop her from doing something about getting hurt or something like that. And then I can't remember what video it was on, but he was just doing a live saying something about before y'all support or egg somebody on or something like that, y'all need to be trying to find out what's in their medicine cabinet or whatever. I don't know if he was talking about her or the crazy fans that was doing all the crazy stuff for her or whatever. I don't know. But to me, it was like, I'd be like, I'd be listening to different stuff that I'd be listening to the corner store stuff and not the Walmart stuff, because that corner store stuff be what be popping. So I know Lupac got that. If Lupac got it or Sweet. Somebody got that video from a long time ago, I believe. But it was the one, it's the exact video that she played, that she was trying to, where she was giving an example. Hey, Terry, my guy. I called Terry down, my guy. It was the one where she was trying to prove to people that he drug her. He said, how far did I drag you? I can do Isaiah like this, and he be laughing or whatever. Yeah, she probably can't do it because of medication, in my opinion. Maybe, allegedly, however you want to say it. That could be a reason why she can't. But if I do I don't know. She be drinking on them cups when she call herself going out sometime. I remember one time, I don't know, talking about she be getting candy hype. I don't know no candy to get you that damn hype. You remember them candy hype she had on live from one time? I don't know no candy to get you that damn hype. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. You know we have it like it have it. Uh, but let me tell you, something ain't right in the waters. They better check what's in that bottle of water. You know, because some liquor ain't got no smell either. But in my opinion, since she been with old boy, behaviors have been different, y'all. I can't decide if I want to sit up or lay down. Behaviors have been different. And since it's alleged that there's some different stuff that he likes to partake in, no, she wasn't when they was together. Nope, she sure wasn't. But was she though? Because I do remember them having parties in the basement and having good times. Maybe she was like maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying this. So I'm going to say maybe she was an occasional one or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't remember her drinking or anything like that. I don't remember at all. And I'm thinking maybe it could be because of the medicine. Maybe if she is on medicine, maybe it's because of the medication or something. But to my knowledge, when they was together, no, she definitely was not a drinker. But um, between shrooms and whatever else the new stuff is, ain't no telling what we done dropped in the thing. Because wait, I was looking at, I think I got it in my phone. Let me see. I think I got it in my phone. You remember them videos where she was on live and she was going off on him and she was tripping on him hard and she was going and her face was just like a whole different face. Man, it was something with that right there. Something was wrong right there. I'm going to see if I can find it while I'm on here. That face was different. That vibe was different. That was like somebody that was on something. Uh, you know how when a person get drunk or be drinking, they get angry and they whole facial and vibe. It was like it was crazy, but it was like people called it demonic. I said it was something else. It was definitely. I feel like, and I got to be careful because I don't know. I'm praying that this girl ain't on this no mess, but it was definitely something. It was just definitely something. It was definitely something. But let me tell you something. This is the thing that I don't understand. Yeah, I remember. She did say that even when she got out of the relationship, she said she don't drink or smoke or nothing. And she said she didn't drink soda or whatever. Like, I don't know if she was just being Miss Goody Two Shoes or whatever, but by being the fact that Robert is her ex-husband, we'll never know. Everybody think that man be telling me. I mean telling me. Be telling us. Everybody think that man be telling us, but he don't be telling us nothing, unfortunately. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. I think I might. You know what? I am not gonna find it on here tonight. Cause I got so many. I got like thousands of notes on here. This is all stuff that I said I was gonna do content of some sort on, and I never did. It's 2,041 notes in one, 337, 2374, 1,579 folders. That's too much. Ain't nobody got that much time for that much content in the world. So y'all know I'm lacking. But unfortunately, because that's her ex that this is all started, we'll never go. I mean, we'll never know because he won't ever tell us unless he writes a book, a tell-all book. That would be good. That would be good. He can put different names in it. Use a ghostwriter. Is this it? Oh my goodness, I got it. I found it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the next time I go, I found it. I'm gonna touch it up, and the next time I go live, I'll be in my little area, and I'm gonna have an outline, and I am going to break down why these psycho females are still on Robert Hampton's head. Yeah, exactly. We can see, hear, and we have wisdom and discernment. Absolutely. And what we can't see, hear, and have discernment upon, hell, she come out here and tell us. Even when she trying not to tell us, she tell us. It's like I have never seen a person try so hard to sell us a fake life or a fake vision and still tell the whole truth. Like that is crazy. That is like an actor coming out acting out a movie on scene and showing us the behind the scene buildings of the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they supposed to be on stage acting, but they underneath the stage acting, opposed to being on stage acting. That's like that. I'm like, that is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Oh, did I lose it? I've never seen anybody. I've just never seen it. Um, I'm really multiple. Yeah, definitely multiple. What was it? I had my book. I don't know what my book is. I think it's upstairs. Um, yeah, multiple split personality disorder, uh, bipolar, paranoia, schizophrenia. No, it's not funny, but it's so for real. It's just so many. Whew. That's like, okay, you know how they say don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing? Man, this my girl, left hand, right hand. Me and left hand about to go do this right here. But don't tell left hand I told you. Did you hear me, left hand? I told right hand what we was gonna do, but don't tell right hand I told you that I told it. That's like the kind of crap she be like. Boy, look at here. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I'm a this is what I call the breakdown of the breakdown. And this is gonna make, I promise, this gonna make so much sense. If I promise it's gonna make so much sense. Y'all gonna be like, damn, you know right. You know what, you right. You right. You are absolutely correct. Y'all gonna even add some more. True Slayer, I know you gonna add some more to it. Cause you know some more too. Trump is special. Do y'all know that, have y'all paid attention to TV lately? That since he's been the president, the commercials, this is what I've noticed on the commercials. The commercials be like, what the they literally say what the, and then they blank it out. The first commercial I noticed was a commercial with some babies on it. I recorded that commercial from my TV and I sent it to my mom and my grandma. I said, can you believe that this is a dang on commercial? And we could not believe that they had a commercial with babies almost cursing. I was like, you got to be kidding. This was the first term. This wasn't the recent term. I probably still got that in my phone too. But I was too through with that one. And I literally sent it to my mom and my grandma. We could not believe that this is what TV had went to. How I remember how, and I was watching an old movie. I don't know which movie it was, because on I watch Samsung TV and Pluto TV because I don't do cable. I just do internet and I stream because I be watching whatever if I watch TV because I be working so much. Anyway, and Netflix and Fire Stick and Roku and all that, Roku, whatever. That's all I need. Um, so I was watching an older movie. What was the movie called? It was some good movies too. Boy, there was some good old movies back in the day. Them good movies. And these movies, they would still block out the kissing or the part of, certain part of their bodies, where now it's just normal for the woman to walk around in the G string with the booty hanging out. I was like, wow. Exactly. I'm so sad that all the, okay, I call them the new people. And when I say the new people, I don't mean the new people that are still here and that are helping out. I don't mean those people. So let me make sure this is clear. I hate that the new troublemakers came out and got everybody into a frenzy, and the lives and the talks that we were having and everything that we were doing um, turned into a shit show fest with the people that were supposed to be together. Oh, trust me, what I got coming, it's gonna bring all this stuff to a circle in the head, because I have not only been sitting here, I don't listen too much because I be working a lot, and then when I don't work, I be sleep. But when I do listen, it just brings so much to my mind. But it's like I'm either on or off. Cause y'all know I got fibromyalgia, and then my job is kind of stressful. So it's like I'm either up or down, on and off. And then when I get too exhausted, I'm all the way off. I'm all the way off until my body basically rejuvenates itself. And then in that process, I can't even get a whole sentence out. Okay. Thank you, True Slayer. Oh yeah, I have, look, I didn't order books. Hold on, y'all. I didn't order books to read up on, and oh yeah, I want to start a book kind of like a book club, just something different, something positive. Even if I have to go find books and send books out to certain, to a couple people or whatever, just something different for us to read about. They don't always have to be love stories, fighting, drama, educate. They can be a variety of anything. Cause I love to read. A lot of times that's what I be doing. I be reading, and I like to watch. You know those stories. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. You know those stories that be coming on like they be having parts and pieces on TikTok, uh Facebook, YouTube. It'd be like a little bit, and then they want you to download, I forgot the name of that stupid app, and pay and watch that. Well, guess what? I found a way around all of that. So I get to watch all these movies for free. And girl, I be on them, and I be watching. I love the millionaire and the billionaire love stories. I know I'm crazy. I will sit here on my off days and watch, because normally I have 3 days off if I'm not working. So like on my first day off, nobody in my family calls me. You a Leo too? Okay. You a early Leo or a late Leo? I'm on the 7th. When are you? I'm gonna put it on my phone because I be forgetting. That's how I learned how to do stuff. I have to. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at remembering to remember. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I found a way to watch this. But on my first day off. Oh, you on the 6th? Oh wow, we gonna have a birthday bash. We gonna have to have a birthday bash. I'm put it on my calendar. Yep. Girl, that is amazing. I got it on my calendar. We gonna have to have us a birthday bash, because I was supposed to start back coming live July 1st, right? But I didn't know how to put my stuff together, right? And I wanted to get a few more things. And I asked my son, he said, I could help you, but how you gonna learn to fix it if it break and I'm not around? No, you need to look it up on YouTube and figure it out. And I said, I don't want to. I'm not doing it. Thinking he would say, okay, mama, I do it. Okay, good. I got you. I already got it. I'm glad you took it out. I got you. Um, and he didn't do it. So I had to figure it out. So only thing I got to figure out now is how to hook up my mic so that it will come through the computer. I figured out how to get my webcam to come to show, but anyway, it's difficult. I got about this much patience for fixing stuff. Now running stuff and continuing to run and changing stuff, okay, that's fine. But starting it from the bottom, I got about this much patience for it. But yeah, so we gonna do a birthday bash, True Slayer. We gonna talk about some. We gonna have us some stuff going on. Um, yeah. But I kind of wanna. Yeah, I'll tell you. But yeah, so I just like watching on my off days. I just like peaceful stuff on my off days, so my body can rejuvenate. And so I have to. Remember, I used to do the coffee talk or something in the morning time before I go to work. That was really hard for me, because sometimes I don't want to get up. Sometimes I wait till the last minute. Sometimes I leave out the house 15 minutes before it's time for me to be at work. It just depends on how I feel, and I have to go to bed on time. I have to go to bed on time to get up on time to be on time to work, or to be on time, not early but on time to work. So it's just a lot that you have to do when you have I'm gonna call it a debilitating illness, whatever. But I'm working with it. I'm about to be old. I'm about to be an old lady. But yeah, y'all. So what I was saying is her. Okay, so I was saying a couple things. So the first thing I'm gonna say, in order for her to first understand or to get to start her healing journey or her real healing process, she's got to go investigate what started her, I'm going to call it, insecurities. And I say insecurities because while she was with Rob, she used to check his phone every day, all day, whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't even believe that was insecurity. I think let me tell you what I think. Let me tell you what, let me get down to the petty nitty gritty. This is the petty nitty gritty right here. This the petty nitty gritty. What I honestly think, the reason why she used to check his stuff all the time and be on him and hassle him about what he was doing when she knew he wasn't doing that, because she was always out there looking, doing something every time he goes somewhere or whatever, she probably was in them streets. We already know that she had the best friend, sister, cousin, auntie, mama, daughter for a babysitter. So it wasn't that hard for her to get out. And if she had Deacon Lowdown, the bailiff, the boyfriend, the basketball, football player, whatever, at one time shuffling it all and still on live 24/7, oh, we definitely know it was possible for her to hit a lick or hit a corner when his eyes was closed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think the hounding him of always trying to see if he was cheating or talking to somebody. I think because she was doing something, she may have been trying to find something to put on him. Because, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times when a person is doing something bad, they, why do you say it? Their conscience, I don't even know if it's their conscience, but they need to make it seem like you're doing something too, basically. So I think that could be part of it. Y'all, when I say I'm gonna break it down, we need to break this all the way down. Forget all this bickering back and forth with these people. We need to break this down, because this is some stuff we need to teach these young girls coming up, because all this mess is going on. Now, these kids ain't got no chance in the world. They got about as much chance of I don't even know. I ain't gonna say surviving. They got about as much chance of being respectable young women and gentlemen as a flower do in a wildfire. We gonna even be more specific. In a California wildfire. And we know a flower ain't got no chance in that. So yeah, we said something. So that, I think that could be one. Yeah, you 100%. You 100% on the first one, second one, third. But you know what? He should have seen A little change in the first one. Do y'all remember the lives when they was together, when she was going to the dance place trying to learn how to dance, and she was started dancing on him with him on camera? That should have been clue number one. You remember that? Did you used to watch him when it was him and her? And she started going to the dance class or studio or whatever to learn how to do the same sorry ass dance she do right now today. That same dance she do today is the dance he paid for her to take lessons in. Y'all, I forgot all about that till just now. That same dance she was doing to what? Moose, as Latte called him, and Booger Boy and Himzel. The same dance she was doing on him in New York and the same dance she do right now is the same dance Robert paid for her to learn to do that she did for him on the stage. Oh my Lord, Robert, you created a monster. He took that girl in that mirror that looked like the Cowardly Lion. Oh, wait, skipping. I don't know if it's still on my page, but it was a picture of her and the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. I swear that picture and her being in the mirror with Dear Diary, I swear the only difference between that picture and that picture was, one, it looked like she had a black eye on this video, not the one back then, on this video, and she ain't had them gaps in her mouth. But she's looking the same as she looked the same as she looked before he got her all the cosmetic fixing, minus the teeth. I'ma find that. But here's the thing. As long as she has people praise, it's not even praise. As long as she has people falsely idolizing her, which they shall be dealt with by God, because we shall not worship false idols. I'm not a religious person and all that kind of stuff, but I know that. They will be dealt with, so we ain't got to worry about them, but we're going to talk about them anyway at some point. As long as she has those people idolizing her and telling her that everything that she's doing is okay and everything that she's doing is good, she's not going to. If you notice, listen, this finna blow your mind, and she'll never accept this. If you notice, the women over here that have been talking to her, telling her, you need to do this, you need to stop doing this, girl, stop doing this, watch this, pay attention to this, pay attention to this, do this with your kids, do that, and she's been doing it. I think that other than Robert helping her or assisting her or helping her to grow, I think that has been the best her that she has been since she separated or decided to be the it girl when she was with Robert. You know what I mean? I think that those moments that she kind of sort of took the CC's advice one way or the other, I think those moments were the best her since her and Robert, when she was trying to get what she wanted out of him, or before she thought she had the member of the Wu-Tang that was what she called him, the big stepper. Yeah, because you remember True Slayer. I don't know if you remember. I kept telling people, I said, no, y'all, she did not meet him at that premiere. Y'all, she went to California by herself before, talking about some modeling, but when she came back, she didn't say nothing about no modeling or nothing. And they was like, no, because I was like, no, because Ayana and Lauren went to the airport to pick her up. I kept telling people that, but I couldn't remember because I didn't see her no more. And I swear Chrissy came right online on Lupac's channel and said, yeah, this what it wasn't in that picture. I said, that's the picture that I was trying to tell y'all about. So I don't know how she met him. I don't know if he hit her in the inbox. She hit him in the inbox. He prayed on her. She prayed on him. I don't know how them two met, but it definitely was not at that premiere because they met up prior to that. And Chrissy verified that. And I'm 100% right behind Chrissy because I was trying to explain that moment prior to Chrissy going on to Lupac bringing it out. If you talk to some of the girls I used to talk to, they will definitely tell you that, yeah, she was trying to tell us that it was before that. And they just kept telling. Even I remember Pinky. Y'all remember Pinky? I don't know what happened to Miss Pinky. She kept telling, no, because I'm like, no, Miss Pinky, you wrong. You wrong, Miss Pinky. I know. I seen it. I told you. I used to watch it. I remember. But I don't know who prayed on who. I don't know if it was her in his inbox, him in her inbox. But they knew each other prior to. They knew each other prior to. I do know that that was the worst mistake that she could have made after attempting to put those false allegations on her ex, or tearing her ex down. It just made me real mad that you tear him down, strike his pages, stop all his money, then you go put him on child support for money he ain't even receiving. Like, I've never seen a woman that wants to stop a man from making money but wants the money. That's how you know there's something wrong. There's something definitely wrong. But I do recommend her father. This is what I recommend to Walt. If he ain't never been a good father to that child, this is what I recommend. Let me pull up the exact name and the fact about it, because this is definitely what I recommend to him. This is what I definitely recommend. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna tell you exactly what it is. Y'all. Doggone it. I know I had it because I had a whole video on it. Hold on. I just want to get the actual term so I can read the actual term. Okay. This is what I absolutely recommend her father to do upon the very next outbreak, spaz out, spiral, whatever. I recommend him to uphold the Baker Act, formerly known as the Florida Mental Health Act. It's a Florida law that allows for an involuntary examination and, in some cases, treatment of individuals experiencing a mental health crisis. It's essentially a way to get someone immediate help when they are deemed a danger to themselves or others due to mental illness. The purpose, the Baker Act provides a mechanism for crisis intervention for individuals experiencing mental health issue. It allows for the It allows for the initiation of involuntary examinations and potential treatment in the individual if the individual meets the criteria. The law aims to ensure that people in need receive appropriate care while also protecting their rights. You feel me? Key criteria for involuntary examination. The person must have a mental illness. There must be reason to believe that without care of treatment, the individual is likely to suffer substantial harm to themselves or other. The person must be unable or unwilling to determine whether an examination is necessary. Who can initiate it? Law enforcement, licensed mental health professionals, designated professionals such as physicians, psychologists, or clinical social workers. Sometimes friends or family members can petition for an involuntary examination, but this often requires further steps and involvement from professionals. Okay? So he need to go on. He needs to definitely on the very next outbreak, because it's a spiral. Because guess what? Something is brewing up. Something is definitely brewing up. And it's not going to be nice. We just got to, like, if we ain't never prayed for nobody, even though we don't like her behavior, her actions, the things that she do, whatever. If we ain't never prayed, if she got some prayer warriors, now is the time for her prayer warriors to start praying. They need to start praying for protection from herself. Because I told people, listen, this is so crazy. I told people that I said I didn't know how she was what she was going to do to that baby. I said, but she's going to do something that's not good to that baby. I said, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something. And what was it? In my opinion, she tortured that child to try to attempt to make that child afraid and not want to be with the father. That is neglect in the other word as well. I told y'all, man, this stuff is like when you work in the field and when you've gone to school for psychology, mental health, and all that, this stuff is like textbook. You know, it's like a chart. You got A, the subject. Now, if the subject does this or this, you go down. If it does that or that, you go here. You go this. It's like a chart you can follow, and you gonna know every step and everything that's coming next. And I've been, like hitting head on the nail. Absolutely diabolical, 100%. Like there's something wrong, but if the next one is not gonna be good. The next one is not going to be good. Dude, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. It's going to involve that boy, because he's not a man. He's a boy child. And her. And let me tell you, I think he's setting up for the kill. Let me go and talk about this. I didn't went from all the way around. Let me tell you, this is my thought. I think he's setting her up. You feel me? And let me tell you how I think he's setting her up. And she done fell right into his cornbread pudding. It ain't even cornbread stuffing. It ain't even hot water cornbread. She done fell into the man cornbread pudding. He finna prove her unfit, unable to take care of his babies, no place to live, no nothing. And him and his mama are going to take his twins and not have nothing to do with her. And she has fell right into the crumb cake of his cornbread pudding. What you think about that, True Slayer? I promise you, I believe that's what he's doing to that girl. She ain't got no money coming in. Well, she might have a little money coming in. She trying, you know what I mean? Here, there, whatever. But he gonna make it very difficult. That's why he don't want his twins on there, because he know that she can make money and get up on her own feet. So he don't want her to make no money. You feel me? He don't want her to make no money. Because the mama don't like that girl. That mama don't want to have to deal with that girl for 18 years. So I feel like he is setting her up for, I think he's setting her up. That's the only thing I can see. He's setting her up. And she done fell right into the bread pudding. Not the cornbread batter, the cornbread mix. She done fell into the bread pudding, because that shit is mushy. It's mush. That's what I really believe. I've been wanting to say that for the longest, but I had to just say it. I think he's setting her up for the. He's setting her up. They gonna get into it. He gonna put her out or lock her out. How much has he embarrassed her? He gonna wait right till she spiral out of control. He gonna catch her beating on the door, going crazy, throwing stuff, tripping out, spazzing out. He gonna record her. He gonna do something, because now you remember he in his house. And in my opinion, if he got any damn sense, he got cameras in his house already. Because if he don't, he's a daggone fool. First off, if he ain't got no cameras in his house, he a damn fool. Knowing how she is, he a fool. And whatever he get, he gonna deserve to get. So one or two things. Let me go back a little. One or two things gonna happen. They gonna get into it. She gonna call the police and say he did something to her. Or they gonna get into it and he gonna deem her unfit and him and his mama gonna fight her for the babies. That's gonna be the end of the story. Unless them damn fools get married. And that's gonna be a whole nother series right there. And the only way they're gonna get married is if his acting career is 100% over. Cause he feel like he on top of the world now. Cause he can get some girls or some people. He was on there with Juicadora, so he feel like he can get somebody. I can't even do it. Hold on. I can't do it, y'all. I look crazy. He feel like he can get somebody, so somebody better. Cause you know he actually sees her without nothing. He sees her without the filter and without that, and more. He's not attracted to her. That's why they're just more problems than you can ever imagine. And I want you to think about this. Look at Pretty Bree without the filters or the makeup. I'm not even talking about her body because men like her. There's nothing wrong with her body. She ain't got to be no Coke bottle. She you know she's cute. But just look at the overall wake up. Like if your hair slicked back or your hair over your head, the overall wake up, no makeup, no filters. Think about the Dear Diary picture. I'm just saying. I'm not saying she ugly. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying you got to think like a man. Yeah. Yeah, she got some work to do. She gonna, oh, child, she messed up. She messed up. Girl, them pictures. Those pictures that he takes tell 1,000 words that all blend in to 3 letters. They say 1,000 words that blend in and equal out and say 1 word, 3-letter word. His mama's been in his life. He got sisters, he got grandma. There's no reason for him to hate women and be so disrespectful to women. The way that he calls on his mama and the way that his mama be there all the time, that lets you know that their relationship, regardless of what people say, is not a bad relationship. You know what I mean? When him and her got into it and some stuff went down, who was right there by his side taking care of his little ugly dog and all that? Mama. The vacations, who there? The mama. So him and his mama relationship is not bad, no matter what somebody tried to make us see. So he doesn't hate his mother. So the only logical answer is he's stuck in the world that he really does not like or care to be in because of the 3-letter word. Yeah. What he like? Ain't got nothing to do with Bree or Bree. Maybe Rob, but not Bree. That's probably why he hate Rob so much, because he want to be like Rob. Can't have Rob. I'm just saying. That might be why he allowed the transformation to try to be like Rob, because he like Rob. Did y'all ever think of that? Come on now, we gotta get deep down. We gotta go deep down into this. He was doing all that stuff to Rob's daughter because he wanted the attention of Rob, because he like Rob. Maybe, but come on now, let's explore this stuff. We got to explore some different options, because something, I don't know, we can't figure nothing out. Something ain't right, something ain't right. Why did he have so much aggression towards Rob if Rob ain't say nothing? He ain't hear Rob say nothing. He ain't hear Rob threaten him. He ain't Rob nothing. He just wanted the divorce sign. They was even cool at one point. I know he tried to act like he was mad because he thought Rob said, okay, post the stuff about Pretty Bree, but that ain't had nothing to do with him. And once he realized that it didn't have anything to do with him, he still didn't try to make amends. He still was picking with that man's daughter. He was probably mad because he wanted the attention, and he realized it wasn't happening. No, man, there ain't no haps in the craps. We don't get down like that. We ain't like y'all in Hollywood. You keep that Hollywood player stuff in Hollywood. You know they, child, I got something on that too. I should have been bought that part out, but not about him, just about Hollywood. Child. That might be what. But I actually think that what he intended to do, this was my thought a while ago, what he intended to do with Brianna was, wait, what's it? Yeah, that's why I said that's the 3-letter word that I was talking about. That is the 3-letter word that I was saying. Yes, that's what I believe. Those pictures tell 1,000 words that lead into that word. You got it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't. You got it. 100. That's what I believe. That's why I believe he liked Rob. That's why he was so mad with Rob. But this is what I think at the beginning, why he ended up with her. Another reason. So, you know, when they first met, he was trying to be a rapper, right? He wanted her to boost the page, do all this. Remember the time when he was on there playing that garbage music he was trying to play? And he made her keep playing it. And he was being mean to her in her comments while she was talking. So she could play the music. Then him and a friend got on her live and over talked her. You remember? I don't remember everything about it. But yeah, that's all he really wanted. He needed a boost, but he ended up getting caught up. He ended up getting caught. His pullout game sucked. His pullout game was trash. His pullout and pull-up game was trash. Trash, I tell ya, trash. He need to start playing video games because his pull up and pull out game was garbage. But I never forget, he said, don't worry about, I got it. There's a new sheriff in town. That's what's good for him. I'm glad. I am so glad. I am so glad that this happened to them. I'm so glad that they are tied to each other forever because of what they did to Rob. I am so glad. I am so glad. I know that's rude to say, but I want either him to take her through the ringer or her to take him through the ringer. For 18 years, I want it to happen. Because they did not have to do that man like they did him. They did not have to do him like that. They did not have to do him like that at all. Yes, and she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying. She was not lying. Um I'm gonna tell you why I say she ain't never been. I don't care what she say, how she said, what she say. This how you know she been selfish for a long time and it ain't never been about them. Anytime you got 1, 2, 3 kids, 1, 2, 3 kids, and you bragging about making $10, $11, $12 at Best Buy, you are trash. Because you cannot provide for one kid, less only 1, 2, 3 kids on $10, $12 an hour. Not even if you get free housing, not even if you live with your, it's just not possible. If you work and you paying for daycare or school or diapers and milk or food, clothes, you cannot survive off of that. That's how you know she was selfish, and it didn't matter about them children. That was just enough for her. That was just enough for her. That let me know that she definitely was not called to be a mother. She just had a whole bunch of keep a nigga babies. Oh, look at that. Well, I'll be dang. Look at, oh, let me get off of here. Oh, shoot. That might have revealed some pit. Oh, child. I played too much. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm over here pushing buttons. But yeah, I got off of that because I don't know what was gonna come on that picture screen. I don't know what this is. A 49-second short was uploaded to your channel as unlisted. Oh Lord. Oh no. Okay, I'm finna quit pushing buttons now. I've never been on this live like this before. If she allegedly was living with Sleepy at 16 and he was over 18, where were her parents? And something ain't right with that water. Something ain't right with that water. Because look, was she with Sleepy or was she with her daddy? Because I heard at one point she was with her daddy. She didn't want to be with her mama. She was with her dad. Like, she wasn't emancipated. Is it emancipated when they get away from their kid parents? She wasn't that. So why mama ain't go get daughter and make her come on back home? So, some ain't, some just don't add up. Okay, so we all got history. We all got crazy stuff. But this is the thing. Two things as adults we do. We either don't tell the story or we actually tell the truth about the story. We can even tell parts and pieces of the story. But don't tell stories that don't make sense. That is crazy. And what type of nigga was he? Laid up with a 16-year-old having babies with her. Like, come on, man. He ain't no better than the daddy. Or the brother. Like, come on, that's like ridiculous. That is sick. But you know, out here, 16, a grown man can actually date a 16-year-old without going to jail or whatever. It's actually legal for him to date a girl that's 16. And most of the men that date girls that are 16, this is their response to why. Because they can train them and teach them to be how they want them to be. Basically, they're obedient. That is the reason why. It ain't because the snatch is better or they prettier or anything like that. It's because they can train them and break them to be how they want them to be. They want to be in control. They want to be in control of something. And normally they want to be in control of something because they're lacking something. I don't know what, but self-esteem, money, thing. We don't know what they lacking, but they're lacking mental capacity, mental cells, brain cell. They're lacking something to want to be with a 16-year-old at 30 and 40 and all that kind of stuff. But they can be. And in working with some, I wasn't working with them, talking with them while I was working, and them being a patient or whatever, client, whatever you want to call it. It's because they can control them, they can train them, they're obedient, they feel it's not a father-daughter connection, but it's a connection to be needed. It's really, as you say, diabolical. It's psychotic. It's insane. It's disgusting. I know the first time I spoke with one of them, I had it was like a cramp in my stomach that was so bad. It's like I didn't want to hear no more, but I couldn't get up because my stomach was hurting. I was sick. I was like, okay, wait. I said, give me a minute. Just let me write this down. I said, you're taking me too fast. And that's what I had to do to have that person shut up, because I just couldn't take no more. I just didn't even want to hear their mouth no more. Like, it was really that sickening. Yeah, I quit. I was like, that I can't work with him no more. I just can't. That's a conflict of interest. Chop a neck off. Send him out here nubby. But yeah, it's just, that's basically it. It's controlling, and you would not believe how many of them it is like that. Some want to be pimps. Some, just that's my. It's just, and I for the life of me, I don't think I have to think about it, but I don't think I ever got to the conclusion of why. No, I didn't. Besides the things that I got said, I don't think I got to what happened to them to make them need to be that way. You know what I mean? I don't think I made it to that point. I have to look at some notes and stuff, but I don't think I made it to the point of trying to figure out what made those men need to feel or want to be in charge of someone that young. You know what I mean? I don't think I got that far. I just didn't. I gotta look. I try to block that part out because it was just disgusting. And then they have homes that they put them in, right? Because for the most part, most apartment complexes, they can't be, different places they can't live. So they have different places that they actually place them in. We call them transitional housing and stuff like that, right? So it will be 3 or 4 of them. And they literally sit around and talk about this like we sit here and talk about shopping or how much we like steak and chicken on the grill or barbecue. They literally sit and talk about it like it's normal. But child, that's a whole nother one. Ooh, it's sick. See, this is the kind of stuff I like to talk about, Truth Layer. It's so much stuff that we need to be discussing. It's crazy. I don't know what this is. This is disgusting. Ass! What time is it? You sleep? Wow, I guess he is asleep if he ain't answering me, you think? I guess he is asleep. Um, yeah. I don't understand because I couldn't even imagine my son at 6. Now I can imagine maybe he pissed me off and maybe I kick him out for 2 days or 3 days or make him go somewhere. Hey Southern girl, how you doing? Kick him out for 2 or 3 days, make him go somewhere. But to live and stay and shack up with somebody that's older than him, I told my son one time, I said, because all these little this is crazy, but this is just what I was saying to him. These older women were liking my son because my son was he was nice and fit, and he was just but like they just was in love with just his whole demeanor. And the girl, this is true story, no lie. I can have my mama, my daddy verify this story without me even telling it. The girl told my father, I like him. My daddy was like, who? My daddy thought she was talking about my little brother. But my little brother's wife was with him. He was like, who? Him. He said, my grandson? She said, yeah. My daddy said, oh no, you can forget about that one. You might as well take your life somewhere else. Cut off at the knees right there. No, ma'am, we're not doing that. And so, I told my son I literally had to have a talk with him. I said, look, let me tell you something. These older women ain't gonna do nothing but use you and abuse you for what you got. They gonna have you taking them for a ride that they men can get. I said, so at that point, let me tell you something. If they ain't paying your car note, your mortgage, put money in your bank account, then there's nothing you can do for them or say for them. I said, I ain't telling you to go do this. What I'm telling you, you are worth more than a trip to McDonald's and a free ride. You know what I mean? I'm telling him your worth is way more than what they're able to or willing to give you, basically. You know, $100 here, a pair of Jordans, man, bump that. I can give you that, and I don't want nothing from you. I'm your mama. If they, I don't know if I said it the right way, but he got it. And right now, then my son walks with his head high, both of them walk with their head high, their shoulders buffed back, like the kings that they are. Which is why this story with Robert hit home, because I have two men, and I see these crazy women and the things that they do. Now, not all women ain't crazy. A lot of women got good sense and would never do this stuff. Yeah, and ain't that so scary? She said the older women love her. So that's some scary stuff. But here's the thing. You're tired. You're woe out. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got. What do you have? Or what can you give my son that is worth his innocence? You know what I mean? That was my whole point behind it. There is nothing that if my son's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, what does a 30, 40, 50-year-old have that is worth his innocence? Because you can best believe if he's in a relationship with them, they're going to basically stop his fun, stop his youth. You know what I mean? Because now he has to settle down and cater to their insecurities. So what do you have that's worth his youth? Are you paying his mortgage? I don't mean the bare minimum of the mortgage. I want a 30-year mortgage paid off in 10 to 15 years type stuff. Like, meaning put a big down payment on it. What type of car is he driving? I don't mean a Hyundai, a Nissan. We can do that. I mean, he want a McLaren. You know, come on. What are you giving him? Okay? What are you doing? that is worth his innocence? Nothing. So I told my kids, you live your life. Nobody stops your innocence. I told my baby boy, I said, you don't need to be married. You don't need to get no girl pregnant. You don't need you really don't need to even be in a committed relationship. I mean, if you don't want to be, you just need to have friends and be dating. It just depends on you because it's a bunch of problems. And he ended up with a girlfriend who was, excuse the way I say it, but she was batshit crazy. She had the audacity to call me and lie on me to my son. Like, do you think I'm not going to call my son and talk to my son about this? Do you really think I'm going to get mad at my son because you're psychotic and you're telling me this stuff? And first time, yeah. Oh, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. You caught me at a good time. I'm just now coming back. I took a long break until I decided how I wanted to go and what I wanted to do and, just different things. I don't have a schedule just yet because I actually do work. But this was the first day and I said this, I'm coming back and I'm coming back. I'm gonna, I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Even if I just come on and say, hey, what y'all doing? I'm on my way to work, whatever. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Because I got so many ideas and everybody that knows me has been getting on me. My friend from high school called me and says, I'm still waiting to go on your show. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm coming. They call this show. But yeah, because we be talking about good ideas. We just be talking like normal stuff that people need to hear, just everyday life. But yeah, I appreciate you, and I really hope to see you again. I'll put you in my notes now. I'll be looking for you now. I'll be looking for you now. Put you in my notes, because, I got to have my notes, I'm getting old. I got to have my notes. Let me put my notes in. Y'all know. Y'all know if it's something, listen, if it's something important that I need to remember, y'all say, Robbie, put it in your notes. I'm putting it in my notes. Y'all remind me to put it in my notes, okay? Oh, my goodness. Yep. But yeah. So yeah, now mind you, in this conversation, I done went to 15 different subjects, right? I just be rambling on. But when this is just a impromptu live, but when I get ready to go, when I go up, to my little area and I got everything, it's something that I really want to discuss. And it'll be a whole lot better than my impromptu things. This is just sometimes I like talking about different stuff, and then if I get off subject and somebody want to finish it, they can say, hey, you forgot to finish this. Well, now say something about this and we'll go right on back to it. But I be trying to move around because sometimes stuff get boring. Or either we be talking about something and it lead to something else, But yeah, y'all will see me a little bit more. And then we're going to be doing, I want to do some other stuff. I want to do, yeah. And then you know what I'm also trying to do? I don't have any help or any assistance. So most of the stuff I do, I'm learning and doing by myself. I have to figure out stuff on my own because I'm sure, I don't know. So that's a whole nother thing too. And then I'm fitting it in between work and living and just whatever. But yeah, it'll get there. This is what I say. I'm going to just do me, be myself. Oh, true slay, I'm finna use somebody word. I'm going to be authentic. Oh, Lord. I had to use that word. But no, I'm going to just be me, do me, be myself, have fun. And I'm trying to, in the process of having fun, maybe reach one, teach one. You know, each one, reach one, teach one. We all each can reach one to teach one. Y'all could tell me something that I don't know, and I might be able to transfer that to somebody who don't know. Or you might say it there, I read it out loud, somebody don't know. We all learn something, you know. That's how we grow. Not keeping everything to ourselves. We all got to learn something somewhere. Something other than how to twerk. And tell a lie. Right now, that's the new thing. Tell a lie and twerk. Like, make that make sense. Is that all we... Y'all. Oh, it's some stuff I want to touch on. Oh, my God. Y'all are not going to believe the stuff that I'm going to touch on. I'm going to reach spaces and places that y'all be thinking, but ain't nobody saying. Yep, I sure is. Sure is. I just can't wait. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to do it. If I get sick, I'm going to tell y'all I'm sick. But I'm still come. I'm going to try. Even if I got a headache, I might sit here like this. I'm going to try. 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 Yup, I'm going to do it this time. I got it. It's on. It's on, y'all. It's up. My dad told me, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And maybe I can find... Y'all know I still ain't wrote my book, right? Ain't even opened up the page. Ain't even touched the pen, paper, or keyboard to start it. And then I met somebody else. Well, I didn't meet them. I already knew them. And they was like, this was like in research and do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Research and do it. That's it. That's what I've been trying to do. And get some stuff, you know, to do it with. And learn how to use the equipment. Yeah, I've been building stuff. I put desks together. I put chairs together. I put bookshelves together. I done put some of everything together. Child, I've been on it. I do a little bit at a time. That's all you can do is a little bit at a time. Because at the end of the day, I work a very, very full-time job, y'all. Very, very full. It's very, very full. It's very, very full and hard. I ain't got no kids that are little, so that ain't no reason. It's just a matter of feeling like it. What I was about to say something. I was looking at the TV. Y'all ever seen that Bud Light commercial where they say you can't drink beer on TV? I said, oh, you can't drink beer on TV, but they can say what the... And, oh, Lord, these people kill me on TV. Anyway, I don't like beer. Well, I don't know what I was about to say, y'all. I'm getting sleepy. I'm trying to make it to the 100-minute. Y'all, that's really good, y'all. The 100 minutes. I got like 40 seconds. We did it. And I appreciate you guys for coming. Even if you didn't say nothing or text me or chat me or whatever, I still appreciate you coming. Truth Slayer, I so appreciate you for coming and keeping me talking and keeping us going. And Southern Girl, I am so appreciative to you coming. And I hope to see you soon. And Truth Slayer, I hope to see you soon. And don't forget, we going to find out, we going to make us a birthday bash. Southern Girl, when's your birthday? We got a birthday bash coming up. Don't know what we going to do for it. We going to do it. And I'm going to do my little book club. It's okay. I know it's kind of icky-wicky on the internet. You don't have to tell me. But I appreciate you guys for being here. And Robbie is going to sign out. I had a wait. I had to say what I say. Then I was trying to get my mottos and my sayings doing because I'm trying to do stuff trying to be different than everybody else. So what I say? What I say? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what I said. Hold on. I lost it. Doggone it. Hold on. It ain't on this phone. What I say? Hold on. What my thing say? What do it say? True. I can't. Let me see what it say. Hold on. I can't find it. I forgot my saying that fast, y'all. I'm so slow. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what it is. This is what I say. Find it. I can't find it. I said that was going to be my new saying, but I think it's in my, whatchamacallit. That's going to be my saying. Because, my saying used to be girl. I used to always say girl real long like that. That's still my word. But it's something else I said I was going to say. But today was the first time I said I was going to say it. But that's what I'm going to be saying all the time. So y'all going to know. But until I remember what it is, girl or boy, I will see y'all later. Y'all be safe.